Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main training session leading into our official practice match against North Melbourne this upcoming Sunday. And a couple of things I want to talk about going into the game regarding training. Seeing Jeremy Howe increase his loads, a lot of run-throughs, but also some integration into some full ground drills. So I would say having a guess at where he might feature, you're probably, given where he's at right now in his rehab plan, you'd probably think he's 3 or 4 weeks away to play it safe anyhow. That's where I would say Jeremy Howe is right now. You can see Darcy Moore is getting into this contest here. I love this. This part of the session is my favourite part. So this is called the fight section. And forwards are split between, and the mids and defenders are all doing their own thing. These are the forwards right next to them are the defenders, and in the middle you've just got repeat stoppages of just one-on-one midfield work in contest. It's my favorite part. It's one-on-one, it's craft, it's showing your guts essentially, and I think this is where you can really amplify and highlight any shortcomings, whether that be in competitiveness or just one-on-one contests are just still an important part, a big part, especially in the midfield. One-on-one is probably not as important as it once was in the back line, but like I said, I love these drills. So Jeremy Howe is like I said, let's wrap him up in cotton wool. Let's get him right in 3 or 4 weeks. Let's not rush it, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is, and you'll see throughout the course of this session, and it's been something that has been lingering. However, now you can't ignore it, and that's Patrick Lipinski spending more time with the midfield group, but also attending centre bounces in match sim. So for the entirety of the match simulation at the end of this session, he was in the midfield full time. Yes, players like Still Sidebottom and Bo McCreary were in their respective forward lines, which creates a bit of space in that midfield group. But I'm not saying Lipinski is going to be this midfielder who plays 70% of his game on ball. I'm just saying that is a trigger we may pull at times to give us some outside run and some polish going inside 50. We know he's the best kick going inside 50 in the league, if not close, very close to, right? So, yeah, just as I was speaking, this is the midfield group doing their fight simulation, we'll call it that. So that is Lipinski. Just keep a watch on that, okay? And then besides that, we're at the point, guys, where there's only so much we can talk about regarding these sessions. Geordie looks good. Reef was doing he did the whole session, I'd like to think. So from here, like, the rehab group is incredibly small. It's basically narrowed down to Jeremy Howe, really. Everyone else is doing as much of the session as you could possibly ask for. And it's a credit considering where we were 6 weeks ago compared to now. We are much better placed list availability wise. So we go into this game, hopefully we get through unscathed, and all of a sudden it's opening round. Cannot wait. Guys, if you're enjoying this, by the way, and you want to support the channel, there is a Patreon option for $10 a month. That link is in the description and probably the comment section by the time this is posted. So if you want to do that, that would be much appreciated. I'll leave you with the rest of the footage, and until next time, I appreciate you all, and as always, go Pies.